You smell that? The air's got that autumn smell. So that must mean we're going to be breaking down the end of summer statistics and the last month of summer. Let's see what happened in the Portland housing market this August. Drew Coleman here, principal broker of the Drew Coleman team at Haas & Company Realtors, and I want you to make better real estate decisions. As always, we're going to keep this brief. An odd trend, folks. The Portland metro area's average sales price for homes decreased again, only slightly, 1.3% down. It went from $513,097 to $506,458. Comparatively, when you look at that number from a year ago, average closing price is still up by 1.7%. So still a little healthy increase, but I think that those numbers are going to start to trail. If you ask me, my crystal ball, I do feel like we're in for a pretty settling market, and it's going to become more of an equilibrium type of situation. Even though it's a little back and forth, all these months with slight decreases in value, they're a little concerning. Condos, townhouses, let's talk about them. That's a different story. The average went from $376,702 to $383,490. Averages, again, go back and forth month to month. New things come online, new developments come live. The delta between initial listing price and closing price definitely varies greatly depending on the zip code. So educate yourself before making any moves, especially if you're a first-time buyer. I might know someone who could help with that. Well, the national sales price average-wise is not out for August yet. July tells us $319,100. Also a decrease for existing homes is the average, and $388,000 for new homes, an increase. The builders are maybe building things that are a little bit more what people want, and some of the more dated homes are sitting on the market. The summer ended with a whimper, not a bang. New listings were down again by 7.8%. Sales also down by 2.4%. Average days on the market, though, jumped up 15 days to 45 days for detached home and slowed 4 days to 44 days for condos and townhouses. You're still talking a month and a half if you're expecting to sell your property. If you're thinking, hey, day one hits the market, it's gone, those days are a couple years behind us, folks. When you compare those numbers to a year back, August of 2018, new detached listings were down by 5.9%. So were sales, 3.8% down. Locally, inventory ultimately shrank a little to 2.9 months of supply. We saw people who were kind of subjective, thinking about selling, pulling their properties off the market. Nationally, it was a lot higher, 6.4 months. If you're wondering why prices here are so high, that's why. In your typical American market, there's about twice as much house to go around. Limited supply plus high demand equals higher cost. If we keep having summers like this one, though, ours might turn into a more balanced buyer-seller market too. Let's talk active neighborhood. What was the hottest last month? Well, it's our reigning champ and the one that doesn't ever seem to leave the top of our rankings. Milwaukee Clackamas stayed steady on the throne. 290 properties hitting the market. Lots of things happening there. Homes sold. Also Milwaukee Clackamas, 212 properties moving there. Average list price, $503,017, and the average sales price is $466,811. All right, folks, that's the dry stuff. Now let's look at something interesting. It's no secret the kids, they love Portland, and we do it for the kids. That's really why we're here. But by how much? Well, almost 30% of Portland is comprised of those folks 24 to 40 years of age. Check out this chart to see how big a spike that really is. Economically, things are still excellent around here. Transportation and warehousing is putting up record numbers. Construction is also booming, and so are higher wage office jobs. Even manufacturing is growing at a decent pace. That's it for this month. Check back next time, and until then, visit drewcoleman.com if you have any questions for our local real estate team. Thank you for watching.